Back into the bracha of V'li Yerushalayim, a very important bracha, this one, very, very choshev bracha. And let's begin like this. V'li Yerushalayim ircha berachamim toshuv. Return to Yerushalayim, your city, with compassion. We're actually asking the Rabbeinu Shalom to return to Yerushalayim, and specifically return in compassion, because when the Rabbeinu Shalom left Yerushalayim, it was being destroyed, as we know. He left in Kaviyachol, quote unquote, fury and anger, Kaviyachol. Additionally, we asked the Rabbeinu Shalom to return in compassion, even though we know that we don't really deserve the Rabbeinu Shalom to come back here, but we beg the Rabbeinu Shalom to come back. V'sishkoin b'li Yerushalayim. V'sishkoin b'soicha kasher dibarta. Rest within it, as you have said. Now, over here we're asking Hashem to dwell in Yerushalayim even before it's properly restored, which is of course the next part of the bracha which we'll get to. Hashem could dwell here when the korbanos resume to be offered, which can be even before there's a Beis HaMikdash. That will be the first step towards the permanent residence of Hashem in this holy city. Build it soon in our lifetime, asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in our lifetime, Rabbeinu Shalom, now, we should be zocher to see Yerushalayim be rebuilt. Can you imagine all the Doris, the Rashba, the Heilige Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh, the Chofetz Chaim, they're all desperate to see the Geula. They were desperate to see Yerushalayim be rebuilt. We want to see it. We want to be there to witness the scene of the Beis HaMikdash coming down and the Geula finally being here, that we can come and be in Korbanos and be close to Rabbeinu Shalom as we were before and have the Gilui HaShekhinah. Binyan Olam, meaning an eternal structure. Yeshaya Novi says in the name of Rabbeinu Shalom that the future of Yerushalayim, which is what we're looking forward to later on today, will be built out of sapphire, ruby, and other precious stones. The problem is, if you look around Yerushalayim, as we do on a daily basis, we see light rails, we see the future of cable cars they're talking about, big buildings. So what are we asking? 3 days and 3 times in Shemonei Esrei, every single day, 3 times, for it to be rebuilt. It's built pretty nicely. There's a great Yerushalayim out there. There's great buildings, there's infrastructure, there's cars, there's car parks, there's buildings, there's apartments. Like, what are we asking for? What type of thing are we asking when we're asking the Rabbeinu Shalom to build Yerushalayim if it is built already? So there's a Mordecai marshal, okay? The marshal goes like this. About a man that needed to have a heart transplant and was given an artificial heart. Now, he was able to move around because when he has an artificial heart, he can move around and everything on the outside seems absolutely fine. But in reality, the guy is living on a daily basis, minute by minute, with major anxiety that his heart can give away at any moment. So, same thing by us. We've got beautiful buildings, we've got the Kaisal, we've got buses and trains and light rails and all these things. But we don't have a Beis HaMikdash. That's the heart of Klal Yisrael. That's our real heart in that case. And as long as we don't have a Beis HaMikdash, we can fall at any moment. That's why we daven for Binyan Olam, an eternal structure. And another reason we call it Binyan Olam is that the third Beis HaMikdash will not be destroyed because it will be built by the Rabbeinu Shalom. And the first Beis HaMikdash was unfortunately destroyed. The second Beis HaMikdash was unfortunately destroyed. The third one will never, ever be destroyed. The Chisei David Meheir Asoicha Tochin. You speedily establish a throne with David in it. Rav Schwab himself points out, and it doesn't say ba with a base Soicha in it. It says va Soicha for it. Right? Tochin means to establish, but here it means to prepare. Kisei David means the Mashiach ben David. Baruch atah Hashem. Boinei Yerushalayim, the builder of Yerushalayim. The Rabbeinu Shalom moves the world forward with his tachlis, constantly rebuilding Yerushalayim. The Gemara tells us this bracha follows the previous bracha about tzaddikim, because only in Yerushalayim can the glory of our tzaddikim really flourish. The Torah points out how many words are there in this bracha. There are exactly 24 words in this bracha, corresponding to the 24 letters in the pasuk, talking about Hashem rebuilding Yerushalayim. Why, by the way, if you've noticed, does the Torah always constantly point out how many words in each bracha and what it corresponds to? We're supposed to see when we're davening to Hashem, every single word in Shemonei Esrei has a precise meaning, a precise understanding, and it's exactly in the right place. Emit Hashem, tomorrow a very important bracha, and that is the coming of Mashiach, Es Tzemach David. Join us tomorrow for that one.